Ma'am, when I talk to anybody, I can speak, but when it comes to making topics or speaking on a topic, I cannot speak. Are you the one who struggles with the same problem? Then you are at the right place. I am Pallavi Dhingra, an English trainer by profession, and I am here to help you to increase and to level up your English journey. So, let's begin. Does it happen with you that you know the things are there in your mind, but you're not able to put it into words? Or you can talk to anybody, but if you have to speak on any topic, then you struggle in. So, in that case, what you should do? So, I come with a super technique that will help you to be fluent in English. So, that is called JAM. Just a minute. Might be many people know about it, and if the people, those who are already practicing on it, do share their experience. And if you are new to this technique, then listen carefully and follow it daily. Okay, what you have to do, you have to give 10 minutes daily for this activity that I am suggesting to you. First of all, this activity is going to be in three parts. Part 1, Part 2, Part 3. In Part 1, what will happen? You have to just speak for 1 minute without stopping in between. Now, there are some rules for it. Now, what are the rules you have to follow? When you are speaking continuously, you will not stop at all, and you cannot use pen and paper in between to write something. Number 2, you are not allowed to repeat the similar sentences in the conversation. Number 3, you cannot take a pause more than 3 seconds. That means or like speaking stop for 3 seconds and then you have to begin. You should not take longer pauses. So whatever comes in your mind, you have to speak that. And next, you have to continuously speak for 1 minute without fail. So these are few rules which you have to follow. Let me repeat it one more time. Number 1, you won't be using any pen and paper. Number 2, that you cannot take a pause more than 3 seconds. Number 3, you cannot repeat the similar sentences. And number 4, you have to keep on speaking for 1 minute. So now, what are the topics that you will be speaking for? You can take general topics that you use in your daily life. For example, advantages and disadvantages of social media. Next, speak about your childhood memory. Then you can speak about the happiest day of your life. Similarly, you can choose about the saddest day of your life. Then you can even speak on the topic, my favorite teacher. Then you can speak about where do you see yourself after 5 years. Then you can speak about and describe your present job or your present routine. So these are the few basic topics that you can practice and describe. Now, how you have to do? Let me do this activity and model it in front of you. I'm going to take my mobile and over there I'm going to set a timer of 1 minute in front of you, and I will be showing you that, and then I'm going to start. So then I will be continuously speaking and I will be showing you how you have to do it at home as well. So I believe you can see the timer. Let me start, and the topic I will be choosing, it is advantages and disadvantages of internet. Okay, so whatever will come in my mind, I will speak up. Okay, let's begin. So there are a lot of advantages and disadvantages of internet. So the number one advantage of internet, it is that we can connect to the people anywhere all around the world. Then we can do online shopping with the help of internet, and we can search any information online these days without struggling a lot. Then we can even do online banking. So that is really helpful. We don't have to go and stand on long lines for it. Then if talking about the disadvantages, we become addicted to it. And then we can see there are a lot of spams and emails, and there are so many hackers, those who are destroying our computer and destroying our system. Then there are so many frauds just because of the internet, one can see these days, and they are harming us in somewhere monetarily also. See, the time is up. Okay, so it was a bit tough to speak regularly for 1 minute. Now, what is the next step? Once you have spoken for 1 minute, now in the part 2, in the second step, you will write down whatever words you have spoken in your mind. For example, I have spoken for the advantages online banking, online shopping. Then I have spoken we can connect to the people anywhere all around the world. Then I have spoken about one more thing, that we can search anything hassle free. Then about the disadvantages, I spoke about there are so many scams, addiction is there, so many hackers, those who destroy our system, and we can sometimes have monetary laws as well. If somebody hacks our ID or password, someone even like hacks our bank details. So I'm going to write the advantages and disadvantages, whatever I can recall of what I've spoken for 1 minute. Then what will happen, once you will be writing these things, you will recall that you are getting more points about the advantages of internet, and there are more points you are getting about the disadvantages. So what other advantages I can say, it is now we can do the work of many hours in few seconds with the help of internet. Because earlier, if I am taking something to do very long, now with the help of internet I can do it very quickly. Next, we can access any information online. We can do online reading and online news. We can also read and check. Next, it is we can do online studies even nowadays because of internet. And then there are other disadvantages as well, that we become dependent on it, and we are not using much of our brain, and we are just like dependent on the technology. So we wonder, we will just like put it and search, and then we get the solution. We are not ready, people, and even the kids these days, they're not ready to use their brain. So this is something like more disadvantages I got in my mind. So now the part 3. In part 3, what I'm going to do is that whatever points I have written down, I will practice it for one more time. Might be this time I will speak better than before, and by adding even few more points to it. Let us start one more point. So you can see here the timer. Let me begin and see if I can add anything more to it. Okay, so there are a lot of advantages and disadvantages of internet these days. The first advantage is we can connect to anybody anywhere around the world, and we can do online shopping as well as online banking. Next, the work of hours can be done in minutes with the help of technology. We can even take online classes anywhere, anytime around the world with the help of internet. Also, with the help of internet, we can search anything online. Then about the disadvantages, we are becoming addicted to it. There are a lot of like scams are happening, and some hackers are just like hacking a lot of our information online. Along with it, we are becoming dependent on technology. We do not want to use our brain, and we are just like dependent lot on the computer. Whatever we are going to search online, that we want to just have that kind of an access to it. We don't want to try. See, the time is up. So you could see this time I did better than before, and rather I want to speak more and more. So it's not that you should stop right after 1 minute. Even if you feel, you can continue for 2 to 3 minutes more as well. So daily you should do this activity. It will take only 10 minutes of yours. 1 minute initially, then 3-4 minutes you will be writing down the points, and again for 1 minute you will be speaking. And you will practice this for a month, and after a month you will come back and put your comments under this video and tell me if you find any difference in your speaking skills. And in this way you can speak about any topic that comes to you. Moreover, share it with your friends, those who are in need of it. And if you really like my video and my content useful, please don't forget to share, like and subscribe. Thanks for watching. Bye.